Do you have to struggle for hours to get into the comfort of sleep in your cozy blankets? And does getting up in the morning feel like having brand new neck pain or backache aggravations? Or do you wake up with a big yawn even after having a long night's stay in your bed? Well, these all for sure depict the signs of poor sleep. But have you ever looked for the factors that can contribute to your disturbing rest? Well, you might be making an effort to correct your posture all day by walking or sitting, but have you ever wondered that the posture you take up during your Z's is a key element in your restful, comfy nights as well? Whenever you take a nap, your body's working to fix up the energy that you've been putting into your tiring schedule since early sunrise. During sleep, the position you choose plays a key role in restoring your work potential. That's because a good sleep posture works to reduce the stress from your body, while a poor sleeping position, on the other hand, can aggravate the strain on your muscles, leading to unhealthy sleep. There's a good chance that you've never asked for an ideal position to sleep, but your regular tingling arm or your achy neck with your morning wake-ups may drag you to track down the ways for it. And yeah, that's why you're watching this video. The position you should opt for during sleep always depends on your physiological health. Like, the one that's best for you could possibly be the worst sleeping posture for another person at the same time, depending on their state of health. This video is therefore a rundown to help you choose an ideal position for your sleep. So let's get started. But before getting deep into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified of all updates. Number 1. Lying flat on your back sleep. Do you find it quite difficult to get into a deep sleep while lying flat on your back? Well, what if I were to tell you that there's an ideal position you should rest in? Lying flat on your back, or back sleeping, is also quoted as supine lying position, which is, aside from some potential downsides, an ideal position you should choose to sleep. Starting from the best to the worst, let's figure out whether lying on your back is promising or a threatening position for you to sleep. Pros for sleeping on your back. Sleeping on your back with a pillow under your head keeps your head and neck in a neutral position, and it eases the stress from your shoulders as well. Does your tension headache not let you concentrate at all during the day? No worries, because lying flat on your back optimizes the pressure distribution throughout the muscles of your body, which, in turn, reduces the likelihood of cervicogenic headache. Also, lying in a face-up position will never let you have the risk of developing premature fine lines or wrinkles on your skin. Due to reduced friction between your face and the pillow, sleeping in the supine position will also not let puffiness and acne break out on your skin. Now let's list which of the ailments don't make it suitable for you to sleep in a supine lying position. Cons for sleeping on your back. Do the frequent shots of breathlessness not let you sleep the whole night? Well, it might be because of sleep apnea, and back sleeping can make it even worse. That's because when you're lying flat, gravity acts to pull your tongue and lower jaw backward, which can easily obstruct the airway. This can result in airway collapse. That's why sleeping in the supine lying position is never advised for people who have trouble breathing. Moreover, people with increased curves in their lower spine always find it difficult to lie on their back. Lying flat on your back without any support puts more pressure on the spine, causing it to be even more problematic for people with lower back pain, and females in their second or third trimester as well. Number 2, side lying, or fetal position. Side lying, or sleeping on any of the preferred sides of your body, would probably be one of the most comfortable sleeping positions for you, isn't it? Well, sleeping in a side-lying position pertains to several different placements of limbs in it. Among these, the fetal position of limbs is by far one of the most commonly embraced sleeping postures. During sleep, the fetal position involves drawing your legs with the knees flexed towards your chest, just like the curled position of a fetus in a mother's womb. Let's now cut the corners for the side-lying sleeping position to figure whether or not side sleeping's good for you. Pros for sleeping in a side-lying position. Well, say goodbye to strain in the muscle of your back. Are you struggling to reach an ideal sleeping position for your back pain? Well, side sleep is just a perfect posture for you to sleep in. That's because sleeping on any of your sides of the body neutralizes pressure distribution across different joints of your body and eliminates the stress placed on them. Also, if periodic spells of shortness of breath wake you up every so often, sleeping in the side-lying position must be your priority. Sleeping in the side-lying position keeps the airway open, which in turn doesn't let sleep apnea or snoring overcome your sleeping schedule. Do your menstrual cramps never let you sleep in a comfortable position? No worries, you've come across the solution right here. Side sleeping alleviates the pressure from your abdomen and gives you a comfy sleeping position even during your menstrual twinges. Let's now highlight the times when side sleeping is not recommended for you. Cons for sleeping on your side. While side sleeping lifts the excessive pressure placed on the muscles of your back, it, at the same time, can also result in the development of a tingling sensation in the dependent limbs because of the weight of your body placed over them. Fetal position, therefore, results in increased pain in the hips and knees because of the increased muscle load. Now, on to number 3, lying on your abdomen, stomach sleeping. It's not uncommon for you to sleep in whatever restful sleep posture you want, but have you ever wondered if your relaxing stomach sleeping can be the worst possible sleeping posture for your health as well? Likewise, with other sleeping positions, stomach sleeping, of course, comes along with some advantages and some drawbacks. Sleeping with your face down, also called stomach sleeping, is another sleep posture in which people sleep in a free-fall prone lying position. Here's how this sleeping posture can be cozy for you while alarming for another person at the same time. Pros for stomach sleeping. Are the muscles in your gastrointestinal tract all screwed up and not letting your food be absorbed effectively? Stomach sleeping works here. Sleeping on your abdomen with a pillow under your chest allows the muscles in your digestive tract to be stretched out, which in turn soothes food digestion. Also, sleeping in a free-fall prone lying position reduces airway obstruction and thus aids in reducing the likelihood of sleep apnea. Cons for stomach sleeping. Have you ever wondered how could a sinking down sleeping position be good for your backache? Well, when you choose to lie on your abdomen, the weight of your body acts downward on your core, which results in increased pressure on the abdominal viscera. This position, therefore, puts more strain on the muscles in your back, causing them to sink over the stomach more than the rest of the body. Stomach sleeping is to be blamed for the irregular pain patterns in the muscles of your neck and your shoulder as well. Number 4, sleeping in an upright posture. Well, resting on an inclined couch while watching your favorite streaming show might make it quite challenging for you to stay awake the whole night. But did you know that sleeping on an upright lounge sofa may result in the morning coming with a lot of pain and aggravation across different joints in your body? Okay, probably a ton of questions have just popped into your mind that probably you'd like to learn more about. Is sleeping in an upright position bad for me? Or well, what have I been doing dozing off on my desk so many times? Well, hold on, because like all other sleeping postures, sleeping in an upright position also comes with pros and cons. Pros for upright sleeping. Another solution for your snoring. The elevated position of your head in an upright sitting position does not let any object obstruct your airway, and thus it prevents you from developing sleep apnea. This, in turn, eases the symptoms of trouble breathing. Moreover, your gastric acid won't flow back up your esophagus to your mouth anymore. That's because sleeping in an upright position aids the flow of juices in the gastric tract and it helps them function properly. Is your pregnant wife struggling to find a comfortable sleeping position for her belly? Well, sleeping in an upright position with a pillow behind her back is a good source to provide support for her belly. Cons for sleeping upright. Again, where there are pros, there are cons too. Sleeping in an upright position provides less room for your spine to rest. Staying in one position for a long period results in joint stiffness and morning aches. That's because you don't have enough space to change your posture while resting on an upright couch. This can also lead to impaired blood circulation, and here's why. One of the consequences of sleeping in an upright position for a long period involves an increase in the likelihood of deep vein thrombosis due to reduced limb movements. So for every sleeping posture, there are pros and cons associated with it. Since you've learned them all, You can now select which of these sleeping postures is best for you, and also which one is not best for you. Let us know how this video has helped you in choosing your way to rest, and don't forget to share it with your friends or fellows to help them have a preference for their sleeping posture.